moving some stuff here. Jackson's helping me. It is a, I forgot what they call it. It's something to do with logs, like a log jockey. I'll do a little bit better view of it here shortly. Using the Super C. I know it's not much work for it, but it's still cool. Now this is a cheap little Chinese log thing here, and we're having to hammer it in. It's kind of working. I think it's definitely easier than trying to flip. Huh? I think it's definitely easier than trying to tie a chain around them. Just watch your fingers. Together. Yeah. We still gotta play around with it. Oh, the old Super C didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. We got maybe 4 of them done. We're using the 464 now. That's what we've done the last several with. It's worked really well. I mean, it's a lot better tractor. I'd still like to trade that C and that Super C for a single row cultivating tractor. I might find one somewhere, I don't know. But this thing's running good, which I'm glad to see. Well, we're done moving railroad ties. The old Super C kind of pootered out on me. Started running really rough. Fuel, spark, I don't know. Maybe had a hint of backfire. I kind of messed with the carb a little bit. It didn't seem to overly help. So maybe distributor, timing adjustment. Anyways, we switched to the 464, which of course ran perfect. One thing we changed on these, and I think these are called log dogs. We had just a chain between here, and we're spending a lot of time trying to hold this, hold the chains, keep everything going. So about halfway through, I just threw a clevis on here and just looped it around the hitch pin like that. I bet you we did the last half of them in half the time as we did the first half with it being like that. I was kind of worried about these, and the first few we started hammering in because they wouldn't stay. But actually, once you get tension on them, they go ahead and grip pretty good. I don't think we had any of them come off while we were using it. Except for when we stopped. We stopped one time, talked to my brother, and when I took off, it dropped. So I do have to kind of play with that a little bit. I want a little bit bigger chain than that. That's just what I happen to have on hand. But I'm pretty impressed with those. Those were like 18 bucks or 22 bucks or something off Amazon. Really cheap and worth their money in gold. Like I said, the 464 ran great. I tell you one thing that did pretty good too that was surprising. The Cub pulling this Farmall C, it did great too, considering traction issue. But there's no wheel weights on that, so it was as good as it could be expected. But it did pull it up the hill, get it up here out of the way a little bit. Would really like to trade these Farmalls for a single row cultivating tractor. I don't know. I might throw it on there and see what I can do with some trading on Facebook. I know now that they both run, so that's half the battle. I guess next up is to get this mowed, because I want to get the Cub put up for, I got 3 weeks. After I mow this, I'll have like 3 weeks before it's ready to mow again. Jackson, can you grab the tools, put them up, and then That pallet jack mover, bring it over here, please. But once I mow, I can get that tractor put up, and then, you know, probably gonna be 3 weeks until the next mow. You know, it's just daylight savings time. What is that, March 11th or 12th, whatever it is. So I don't really need it sitting out. I've got to do some barn moving around to make room, because I've got to put a corn picker in there from our other barn that we lost the roof on, and it's going to be tight on space, but that's where I want to store my equipment. Funny story, I'd mentioned last video or the video before about our herd losing the Herefordness to them, you know, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But my brother stopped by and said we had a red baby born today. That's kind of funny. All out there just eating, enjoying the warm weather. Anyways, you guys be good and be safe. I'm going to get this mowed. I'm going to get the cub put up in the barn. And I guess the next thing to do, it's supposed to be nice the next several days, is get this third bottom off this plow and get it moved around so I can get the double bottom set up and get it ready to go. I might be able to plow with that maybe the middle of the week, depending on what weather does. I'll just have to see. Anyways, you guys be good and be safe, and we'll catch you next time.